This live has more class than your sister's has after a Friday night with the league's football team. Welcome back to the commission, boys and girls.
He's got to be talking about you, Shaky, because,
Is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Johnny getting all impatient. All right, JG, relax. I'm coming. Jesus.
Just go to work, Johnny. Go to work.
I'm getting old, man. I don't move as quickly as I once did. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you and that old shit. Fuck you.
I'm getting old. I'm not getting fucking timeless, but I'm getting old. Yes, Sam.
That's one on the bingo card, guys. That's one.
What?
Chris, you got to do it like the bloodline.
Yes.
Do you have enough ice cream for a milkshake for today?
You better leave me enough.
I've always been
I'm on a live, Sam.
in 3D. And dude, your little fucked up son, he's in the chat, so you better handle him, Shaky.
Look, I never met him. I mean, he's just the one that got to the egg first.
I don't know anybody who would actually admit to having Aaron Rodgers as their child, be it illegitimate, legitimate, third removed, or just fucked up thing that landed on my doorstep.
Hey, he's matured a bit, okay? You got to give him credit.
I don't got to do a fucking thing except stay me and die, God damn it.
Fucking Italians, I tell you.
Jesus Christ. Haven't you learned anything yet?
Hey,
I don't
Gary
have
Pinner.
to do shit.
Gary, right there. I see that.
What's going on? Joe is getting older. What is happening to Chris at this point?
Yeah, see? Now you got to laugh. Thank you. You brought some joy to Joe's life.
It's
now
like the ancient
Gary.
It's like the ancient mummies, they're preserved on the inside.
What's going on, Rob?
He doesn't age anymore now. He's just there. He's getting older, but he's been preserved on the inside. Alcohol is what they use to preserve quite a few things. So
all that snack food I've ate, all those additives and preservatives, I'm good. Oh shit, we got an Acker sighting. What up,
what's
Rob?
going on? What up? The word we're searching for, Joe, is adopt. No, I wouldn't do that. Adopted means you did it on purpose. Who the fuck would do that?
Wow, Ken, really?
So wait a minute. Are you saying Aaron Rodgers was a rescue animal? Shaky got him out of the pound? Is that what you're saying?
Dan is out playing with corn. Not the band.
Dan is out getting the juice.
Yeah, let's do a civil. Let's do a civil thing. How is everyone doing tonight? Anything good happen? Anything bad happen? Actually, I'm lying.
Bad, bitch.
I could give a fuck about how your day
Aaron,
went.
don't start, because the last time my camera got cleaned, your mom licked it for me.
Oh, Shaky coming in hot. Bring a guest on and look how he acts. Look at that.
Hey,
you got to know. You have to know where you're coming on, the show you're coming on to. You can't come on here and be a little bitch. I'm just saying, it's not going to work out.
You're where you're coming. A motto for Joe's life. That's all.
You're going to be very out of place if you come on this live stream and you're like, oh no, let's not curse, and oh no, don't do that, and oh no, don't say that. Shut the fuck up. We say what we want to say up here. God damn it. Dan's juicing corn by hand. Dan probably hates fucking corn right now. That motherfucker ain't gonna eat corn for a fucking year.
and Dan, if you're watching us, bro, right there, you motherfucker, right there.
And listen, we all know Dan, right? We all know Dan. He's been busting his ass. He's working hard. If Dan gets home and he feels like he's got enough energy to jump on, he'll be on tonight at some point. And he's all,
we want Becky. Becky, where you been? We need you, girl. We need big time Becks.
What? Mine aren't good enough for you?
No.
Please don't do that again. Don't ever do that again.
Silver fur all over them, okay?
What's going on? Shaky looks like a fryer. Hey, fryer Shaky. There you go. So what the fuck is going on, everybody? How's everyone's week? You want to know how my week is? I'll tell you how my week is, even if you don't want to fucking know. Too bad, it's my show. Deal with it, all right? Shut the fuck up. I've heard Dan's crickets more than I've heard Dan. Fire that guy. No, Dan brings the essence of what we are as a course. What you don't understand is that Dan is a metaphor for the commission in total, as he sits there and doesn't do a goddamn thing anybody tells him to do, and quite silently tells the whole world to go fuck themselves every time you guys say anything.
And hey,
it's exactly who we are.
This is an example why you shouldn't watch YouTube videos about trimming your mustache, okay? I've never in 50 fucking years done a successful mustache trim, so I just say screw it and just take it down to peach fuzz every so often. When I'm biting into a sandwich and tasting hair, it's got to go.
I ate too many barbecue Fritos.
Someone going to be missing in Johnny Groom's area tonight. He's upset.
Oh, Johnny. So, yeah. I got a lot of messages the last few days asking me about the new show I was going to put out there. We had a slight issue happen, as does happen in my life. The curse usually rears its ugly head eventually. And this time, right as the cold weather rolled in, and, you know, usually when these things are important, the furnace decided to go, and it's older than Chris, if you can fucking believe that one. So,
wow.
It's shot. Completely shot. So
it's still just a blueprint or brown print.
A cave painting, yeah, fucking shaky.
So I didn't, you know, I didn't really react very well to this news. And
no, he reacts so beautifully to bad news all the time, ladies and gentlemen.
We got angry.
There's a precedent for it.
I cursed. I threw things. I hit things. You know what I mean? But you know,
he yelled for Ken and called Pedro.
You know, just saying, not possible, Joe. Same furnace as Jesus. That fucking thing. Listen, let me tell you something. I swear to God, that thing was in here from when my grandparents first bought the place and put it in. So that furnace is no lie, probably 70 to 80 years old. I'm not even joking about this. The fucking thing is old as shit, okay?
And yeah, hey, Joe, when did you get your own episode of Frasier, by the way?
What do you mean?
I'm rewatching that series today, and Frasier has a curse on him during his high school reunion. And he sat there, and I wasn't really paying attention until I heard, that's the beauty of the curse. It makes you think you can fool it, and then it bites you in your ass.
Yep.
I was like, holy fuck, that's Joe. That's
it is. Listen,
Joe.
I swear to God, anytime something comes up in my life where something good is supposed to happen, you can fucking set your watch by something getting fucked up. Okay? You can set your watch by. In fact, there have been times where I've gotten on the phone with this man and I've said, hey, fucking this and that's happening next week. It's going to be a great week. And I want to hide because I know something horrible is about to happen. And every fucking time, like clockwork, the fucking curse strikes. Whether it's we're getting ready to go to a big convention and it's going to be amazing, and the night before you're going to go to this event, you lose your fucking wallet somehow, even though you didn't even leave your own house, and it never, ever, never turns up again. Ever. It's gone forever. Even though
Gary Pinner,
you never left your own home. You never left the house, and it's gone forever.
No, the best one is like during his birthday weekend when he gave me a call. I'm like, I'm hanging up on you because I don't want that curse coming through the phone and coming after me because I'm having a great day right now.
Oh, forget it. Listen, I don't want to say this like because my family will get mad at me. I haven't had a good birthday since I was like fucking 14. Okay? It hasn't happened. Why? Because every year the curse rears its head, whether it's I get dumped or something. It always happens right before my fucking birthday. Never fails. Ever. Everybody else's birthday, you see the stars align for him. Like Ken, fuck him. I hate fucking Ken on his birthday, bro. He's posting how much Mel loves him. He's getting cookies, baked goods. Ken's amazing. Ken's this, Ken's that. Fuck him. You know what happens on my birthday? I'm lucky if I don't get hit by a fucking car. That's what happens. Jesus Christ. If a baseball bat hits me upside the head, I'm calling it a good day because it only hit once. Like, that's what we're going for there. My curse is having to use the bathroom number 2 anytime I walk into the woods. Hey, listen, that's God's bathroom. He's mad at us for making indoor plumbing. If that makes you feel any better. I have 2 topics that I want to get into before we roll into the questions, which are fucking beauties tonight, boys and girls. Let me tell you, some of them are just a lot of fun. Actually, we're gonna have a lot of fun with some of these questions. Other ones, we'll see. I had no idea Noah had a furnace on the ark.
Oh my God, Ken!
It could be raining boobs and Joe would get hit with it. Exactly. But that is the essence of the curse. We could be in a room together and a millionaire walks into the room and says, I'm giving everybody in this room $5 million. And as he goes to hand it to me, something would go off on my phone. I'd grab it and it would say that somehow I got fucked over and I owe the government $5.1 million. And somehow getting handed $5 million would put me $0.1 million in debt. That's what would happen. Because this is my life. This is how things go. It's why I tell people all the time, I assume the worst in every situation. Every situation I walk into, I assume the worst. Always. Okay?
You guys seriously think Joe was making it up? I actually told him, I'm really happy you're my brother because you make me feel so good about my own life.
I literally, okay, prepare for the worst in every situation. And if the best happens, awesome, fantastic, great. But when it doesn't, I'm ready. Notice how I said when it doesn't, not if it doesn't. When it doesn't go that way, I'm ready for it. I have literally called things before they have happened, saying this is exactly what's about to go wrong.
Yeah, I got to give him that. He has.
All right. So, first thing I want to bring up, first topic is, has anybody been following the official Ken's TikTok? Ken, Ken, our Ken.
I'm so tired of that trial. No offense.
The Darryl Brooks trial. Like, this is either the dumbest motherfucker that's ever lived or the greatest genius we've ever seen walking the earth.
He knows he's going to jail for a long time, and he's doing everything he can do to delay it. Like not recognizing his own name because it was in capital letters. Give me a
Brooks, yes, I commented that on Ken's thing. I said, am I the only person that whenever this guy makes those stupid faces that the judge just wants to slap the shit out of him? Or is that just me? And then I said, maybe I have an anger problem beneath that.
This is the only idiot I know who gets thrown out of court, so he has to video chat the court.
But he's doing that on purpose, though. That's the thing.
Know.
He wants to get held in contempt of court because that delays the trial.
And he's getting away with it. That judge, I swear to God, if I was that judge, I'd have been like, yo, bailiff, let me see your taser. Just dry stun the fuck out of him.
It's listen, the judge deserves credit to an extent for putting up with the shit and trying to keep things as professional as possible, but to a certain extent as well. I'm getting frustrated. Like at what point do you just basically say, shut the fuck up and sit down? I know he's representing himself, but he's also in custody still. He's in jail.
Yeah, and Daniel, I see you out there.
Oh, you think they behave in there? Oh, no.
I saw a life alert thing today, Daniel. Fuck you, Reverend. Fuck you.
What was the life alert thing? What happened? What did I miss?
Don't worry about it. Daniel knows.
So, yeah, he's either, again, that dude is either the greatest genius of our time or the dumbest motherfucker that has just ever lived. And I don't want to believe that he's that dumb. I want to believe that he's trying to pull off something here. But there are moments where I'm like, nope, he's just this fucking stupid. He's just that fucking stupid. Like,
you're a product of Jersey Public School. You know he's that dumb.
Refusing to acknowledge your own name while responding to your own name is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Because it's in capital letters. He doesn't recognize it because it's in capital letters.
Funniest thing I've ever seen. Or when he was questioning the cop, and the cop was like, who did you fire at? He went, you, the defendant, Darryl Brooks. He went, you said you, Darryl Brooks. How did you know it was Darryl Brooks you were firing at? He goes, I didn't know your name at the time. He goes, but you said Darrell Brooks. He goes, yeah, I know who you are now. But no, I didn't know your name when he was so fixated on how this cop would have known his name before he shot at him. Like, what the fuck? He did. And he's really, like, the craziest part is they are letting him ride this thing out.
Yeah, but this is the same idiot when he goes to maximum security is going to sue the state because they don't have chunky peanut butter in the fucking canteen.
Oh, he's going to be an issue in the court system for even when he's locked up. He's going to be appealing. He's going to put out. You can see this guy's going to be annoying as shit. I promise you, for a very long time.
This is what I love. Shaky sees them when they're done fucking around and the other shit they do. He's over there going,
look, stupid people are my job security.
He froze. Look at him. Look. Hey. He couldn't have made a dumber fucking face to freeze on at that moment. Look at that shit. Look at him. Come on, everybody. Get screenshots. I want all kinds of fucking memes made and shit of Chris just the way he is right now.
It looks like Chris just had his first strip search at the prison.
It looks like somebody just touched him in a place he didn't want.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
It looks like the doctor. No, he's back. Never mind.
Fuck you. I just heard that.
Oh, no. I hope somebody got a screenshot. More importantly, I hope Chef got a screenshot. He's good with that stuff.
Oh, we'll have something interesting happen. I can't wait. I can't wait for what's coming.
So, yeah, Darrell Brooks was number one. Number two, there is a person out there who I have been watching his content quite a bit lately. I didn't find out about him till more recently. And now I can't stop watching his content. I don't agree with everything he says. However, he does make points. He does make points that make me question even when I disagree with him at first. Okay? Matt Walsh. Anybody ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Damn it,
What is a woman?
What is a woman? Yeah.
That man has made some arguments that have changed my mind on quite a few things because unlike most people that speak, he doesn't speak from a place of where he thinks he's better than you or anything like that. He speaks from a place grounded in reality. That's all. He is grounded in reality and facts.
Okay, no, he got put on my radar because of arguing against lightsabers being sold in stores and Nerf guns. He has such a dry humor that he makes you think it's so real, and he got ripped apart until he turned around and went, gotcha. But what he's doing recently, oh, come on.
He has, listen, again, he has made arguments that, again, listen, this is our fucking show, so I don't really give a fuck who doesn't like what I got to say. I don't care what you want to do with your life. That's your business, right? But there are certain things that we just shouldn't be doing to people at certain ages. That's all. Like, we shouldn't be letting our 10-year-old dictate what reality is. And that's kind of the point he's made more than once. Like, it's a 10-year-old. This is a kid that still believes in Santa Claus at this point. Like, he shouldn't dictate what is or isn't reality. And that movie, What is a Woman, was the scariest fucking movie I ever watched. And it's not a horror movie at all. But it scared the living shit out of me.
Dude, when he went on Dr. Phil and he had the two women on there who were trying to rip him apart, when he asked them, what is a woman? And they're like, well, I don't know, but I'm a woman.
Listen.
I'm like, the fuck?
When he's talking to the gender psychologist, okay? And again, I'm not weighing it. I'm just saying there were things that get done that make you go, this is a little, like, really, this is a little scary at times, right? He's talking to the transgender psychologist, and he says to her that his sex, his reproductive organs and his semen make him male. And she says, no, your semen don't make you male. And he says, well, then what does? And she says, it's a fucking constellation. And he looks at her and he goes, in reality, in truth. And she's like, whose truth? And he's like, the truth that says we're sitting in a fucking square room right now talking to each other.
Yeah, but remember, we're also living in a time where people are protesting archaeologists for saying I found male remains and female remains because they literally said you don't know how they
Santa Claus is real,
themselves.
Yeah, no, again, I'm like, listen.
There goes the dip cup.
Again, I don't have an issue with what you can be whatever the fuck you want to be, but don't ask me to play along. That's where I get a little like it becomes a bit much. And again, if you haven't watched him yet, right? Even if you completely disagree with his stand, watch him because he will make points that will at least make you question things and make you wonder about things. He did a very good job of doing the research, knowing the numbers, and talking to both sides. And the basic question of what is a woman somehow became the hardest question in the world for people to answer. It was literally virtually impossible for him to get a straight answer. And I was shocked at that. I'm like, the circular definitions were the best. What is a woman? Whoever identifies as a woman. Okay, well, what are they identifying as?
Hands here. Come on, guys. Get the birds up. Hands here. Get the birds up, Dan.
What's going on? He can communicate with wolves through the Easter Bunny is real, damn it. I saw the motherfucking Tooth Fairy too, and that bitch owes me $10 and I'm gonna collect. You wait. I'm coming at that bitch. You just wait.
We're figuring out the origins of the gypsy curse right now, but still.
Okay. You just wait. I caught that bitch once and she gave me the 20 she owed me. I'm gonna get it this time too. You just wait. Dan of the corn. All right.
Because he's got the juice.
Shall we roll into the Ask the Snapperhead segment? Because I got to tell you, you guys fucking went bananas this week with the questions, okay? I don't know. Were we not on last week? We were on last week, weren't we?
We were on last week.
Yeah. They went like we weren't on for a week or some shit, and they were saving shit up. Like, people went a little bit crazy, but all right, let's do it.
No, I mean, hell, no Chim put out a video. I mean, what the hell?
First of all, I want to say whoever put this in the question segment, you're awesome. I don't care what anybody says about you. Commission versus everybody, you're fucking right. That's exactly the way we roll, too. If you don't like what we have to say, you know, I mean, I don't even think I need to tell you, honestly. The chat can tell you what to do if you don't like what the fuck I have to say. Everybody knows it. So, yeah, this is awesome. Thank you very much. We love the fact that you guys love the show. We love the fact that you guys want to participate in the show every week. Like, seriously.
Daniel, you keep on with your lady pouches, son. Keep on, little one. You'll grow up to be a man one day and use real snuff.
Best damn chat in the game. That's what we've
every week.
Best damn chat in the game.
Every week we say it. Best chat in the game. And every week I say to Chris, I'm just waiting for the week I put the link up and nobody comments. Because eventually I'm guessing it's going to run its course sooner or later. But every week we get flooded. Like, never ending. This week I had to send questions to Chris as I was setting up. Screenshots of the questions.
Because there's not enough tobacco in a pouch to get you sick.
Because I couldn't get them all in. So you guys are awesome, man. Seriously. Thank you so much.
Unofficial Ken, are you saying the Reverend Swallows? How do you know?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I'm just saying.
Gulp.
I can't remember where it started. All right, here we go. First of all, I don't know who this is intended for, but I'm going to guess it's me because Dan's married and Chris is semi-married. Who are you trying to get with? None of these ugly motherfuckers. That's a promise, okay? None of these ugly motherfuckers. That's a promise, okay? That's number one. Number two, these questions weird me out a bit because I don't know who's sending them. So, just saying, it does weird me out just a little bit. It's a bit, you know, I've gotten the whole, would you hook up with me? Who would you hook up with?
All right, now, Officer Rogers and me, your mom. That's my answer when the inmates talk shit, your mom.
And he is available, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying.
Sean, 8-bit, you're awesome. We love you, brother. Hope you have a great night. But yeah, so whoever sends these, by the way, feel free to just DM me. I mean, unless you're a he, then feel free to not. I don't care if that makes me sound whatever. Deal with it.
But if you're a he who identifies as a she, go ahead and message.
Don't. How many hours of sleep did you get last night? We've had this question before. I swear to God, we have. I don't know who's so concerned with us getting sleep, but
okay. So are we talking like straight, like consistent hours, or just
fuck? I haven't fucking done that in forever. Jesus, like sleeping a consistent straight. I mean, I think if you added it all up last night, maybe an hour and a half.
I think I get between 4 and 5 every night.
Added up like the 20 minutes here. Yeah.
I woke up at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, or no, 3:40 yesterday afternoon, and I've gotten 2 hours sleep.
There you go, Shaky. That's my plan for success. Don't sleep. Don't eat right. Don't listen to what the media tells you to do. You can be just like me.
God, if anything's going to try to get me on a diet and lose weight, just that. I don't want to be like Joe, so I'm good.
Joe, I'm going to therapy. Now I got to talk about suicide prevention.
Man, now, listen, Ken and Diablo got 6 hours? Jesus Christ. Who gets that many hours of sleep? What the fuck? Wow.
Oh,
good
Rev,
for you guys.
Come on, Rev. You can do better. You can do better than that. Come on, man.
Favorite food?
It's not even flowing for you.
Uh-oh. Italian. You need like a specific dish? Because if it's like a specific dish, it's very simple, honestly. And it's going to be like, somebody's going to go, oh, no fucking way. Are you kidding me? Really? The Italian guy from North Jersey? Really? What? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and everything you can stand for if you don't like it. Baked rigatoni, my way, with meatballs. And if you have a fucking problem, go fuck yourself.
Why are you pointing at me? Fuck you, bitch.
Because I already knew what you were going to say. What's your favorite food? Dino Nuggets?
Hey.
I was actually eating those last night.
Don't eat those, man.
I was eating them last night, man. They're fucking good.
Those Buffalo Dino Nuggets with some blue cheese, that's some good eating. Fuck you.
It doesn't say like favorite, it's just favorite food. So, I mean, that's always going to be my go-to. I grew up in an Italian household. That's how we rock.
Mexican.
Meat Lovers Pizza.
Any kind of Mexican shaky or?
He's from Georgia. He's going to say Taco Bell or Taco Time. Okay.
No, I was going to say as long as she's cute, yes.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. Well done. Stuffed peppers. Oh, that's good.
Well,
I do like stuffed peppers
horny.
as well.
Way to go. Way to go, Ken. You got Joe horny. Thanks.
I do like stuffed peppers as well. I won't lie. Pretty good. We'll go. Favorite coffee brand?
Black Rifle.
Death Wish.
Black Rifle.
Death Wish. Like it's been my favorite brand since I've tried it, honestly. I haven't tried Black Rifle yet, but I have heard a lot of good things. I just haven't gotten around to trying it yet. But I like Death Wish, and I like to get the whole bean and actually grind it up myself and stuff. And best cup of coffee I've ever had, in my opinion.
So, I will say for the record, for a out-of-production company, Alley Cat Grinds was pretty good, but it doesn't really compete to me with Black Rifle.
Red motherfucking Bull. I'm right with you, Daniel. I drink a lot of Red Bull myself, too, but I still need my coffee. I drink a lot of Red Bull, but I need my coffee.
Daniel makes his coffee with Red Bull. What are you talking about? Okay, look. You're going to ask Joe that question. You want him to narrow it down to one? We don't have enough time for a therapy session for Joe.
Everything. Anybody see Clerks, right? When Randall describes himself, he hates everybody, he thinks everything's stupid. I am the real life Randall. I hate everybody. I think everything's fucking stupid. And everybody annoys the living shit out of me at one point or another. And I very rarely hold my tongue on those points. So
it's fun annoying the fuck out of them. It really is.
But the one thing that really gets on my nerves, no matter where I am or what I'm doing, that they'll hear me for, is being what's the word I'm looking for here? Being shitty to the elderly. And what I mean by that is, like today, as I was walking down my block, there's a an urgent care center right on the corner.
Let's pay attention.
And there's an older woman coming out, and she's got a walker and all these. She's got a walker. She's got a bag. She's having a hard time with the door. There's 4 guys in front of the door that are blocking the door, basically. Not only did they not fucking help her with the door, they didn't even fucking move out of her way. Until I went over and politely said, "Get the fuck out of the lady's way," and held the door for her. I don't like the lack of basic decency in the world today. That will get me every time. But beyond that, everything. You guys have anything?
Yeah, my birthday. Just reminds me I'm still alive and I'm getting older.
Nah, man. Being out in public and somebody comes by with their pants sagging off their ass. In the prison, I think I had a lot of confidence, so I'll tell them, pull the shit up. I don't want to see the crusty drawers. I don't care if the girl's with them or not.
The next question, for some reason, I didn't put in the banners, but I have it right here, so I'll just read it to you guys. This is one of those fucking questions. What effect, be it positive, negative, but we all know it's negative, do you believe Dan C has had on the beard world? First of all, by all means, go ask Dan these questions. He can tell you the effect he's had in the beard world. Or he could also probably tell you exactly where you can stick your questions, because Dan will, Dan will whip your ass. I promise you. Dan
used to bar fight.
Dan's he's tall, man. He's a big guy. He's got a reach. Like, I've seen him on screen and such when he's next to other people. I bet you that boy's got a nasty jab.
And that swimmer's build he's got with the, no.
What effect has Dan had in the beard world? He's been a content creator who's made content that a lot of people enjoy. He's put out a lot of good information that has helped a lot of people, whether you like him or not. Dan has taken the time to do the research that, frankly, I don't want to fucking do. So I appreciate him for that point. Okay. And in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, everybody else can feel however they want, we couldn't ask for a better ambassador to go to these conventions and things like that for the beard world than Dan. He presents himself in just the right way. He knows how to meet people, and he knows how to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? How to market with others and interact with others and spread the word. All that good stuff. So,
and yes, I did say he used to bar fight. He talked about it when I interviewed him on my show, and he also talked about it on Joe's show.
Yep. Actually, my jaw dropped when he started talking that shit. I was like, wait, what? I got Dan C on, right? I was like, this is fucking Dan, right?
Yeah.
Nope. But Dan went on, and listen, again, he said more than once, the persona he has created, while he is all about the positivity and all that, the reason he keeps his language in check is because he's a teacher, or was a teacher when he started this process. And a lot of his students and parents of his students and people from the school followed his page. So because of that, he decided to make it family friendly so everybody could watch. And I don't really have an issue with that. We are not family friendly. Yet, I just found out recently that Dan does watch our show. So there. Take that, bitches.
So does that make us Adam's family friendly?
I don't know what it makes us, but I'm hanging my hat on that shit, okay?
Dan's had such a positive effect on a lot of people. I mean, dude, if you're having a problem and you message him at 2 a.m, he'll be back to you in like 5 minutes.
Joe's got a point, but is it too much? Was what too much control, Rob?
I mean,
honestly, if somebody's coming into the community and they put in beard videos, his will be the first one up.
Listen, again, you can get reviews from a lot of people. Scuba's still out there doing his thing, from what I understand. I don't know. He's had me blocked for a very long time now. but he's out there doing his thing. There's plenty of guys you can get reviews on, okay? But Dan has made some videos that I don't think any of us really would have done. Diving into the different oils, the way they break down, what they do, how they benefit the different types of beards, all that kind of stuff. And believe it or not, there are some people out there who, before they use a skincare product, because that's exactly what beard care is, it is skincare basically, or a type of skincare product. They want to know everything about said product before they put it on their skin. So somebody like Dan becomes very beneficial in that sense. And again, I firmly believe that the beard world couldn't ask for a better ambassador, if you will, than Dan.
And I want to follow it up with one more point. If you go look in any other community out there, I'm going to give you like gear testing community. Go to Prepared Mind 101. Look at Chris. He's got a lot of followers. He's a knife designer now. He's got his own products out there. He gets a lot of shit too. Now, Chris responds a little bit differently. Not me, the guy who owns Prepared Mind 101. He'll flat out call somebody out in the middle of his videos and go, look, I don't want you to comment down below. It's going to be way out of your price range. Shut the fuck up. Do you ever see the Teach do that with all the hatred he gets for some reason? He sits there, he rises above it, and he keeps doing him.
Us, on the other hand, we get down in the mud and start slinging shit. Daniel, I've always said from the very beginning, I've said it more than once. I believe everybody's heard me say it. What Dan did the first year I was part of the community for my daughter, in my world, me and Dan are going to be good forever. Like Dan could fucking walk up and fucking talk shit tomorrow, and I'd be like, yeah, it's cool, bro. Don't worry about it. Because what he did for my daughter that year when things weren't great, me and Dan are good. Me and Dan are always be good. So
yeah,
if you're asking me, again, I don't think we could have asked for a better ambassador. You don't have to like the man. I'm not telling you what to do or who to watch. But when there needs to be somebody out there going to these conventions and things like that and interacting with people, I'm glad it's fucking Dan than some of the other fucking options that are out there. Can Dan let us know his favorite rap album? Dan's not up here tonight. Is it true we got a Snoop Dogg tattoo?
Oh, I can't wait for that comment that's about to happen.
I got Dan's answer. I got Dan's answer for you. Don't worry. Hold on. It all fucking sucks. You have a Snoop Dogg tattoo, Dan? Fuck you. There you go.
Pretty much.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? I don't need it. I got it. Pork roll, pork roll, pork roll, pork roll. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Go stub your toe and then sit on a cactus.
That's got to be
It's not pork roll, guys. It's thick sliced bologna.
Okay, so Shaky's getting kicked off the live stream. Got it. This next question, whoever sent this, by the way, a big humble slice of fuck you pie. Just saying.
God damn.
What did you think of the way they killed Michael Myers in the new Halloween movie? Oh, spoilers, I guess. Sorry. I didn't see it yet. So thank you.
Joe Free? Okay.
But if it had to be ruined,
of Joe freezing like that.
If it had to be ruined for me, it's got to be ruined for all of you now. So whoever sent this, now we're ruining it for everybody.
I don't really care. They should have ended that series a while ago.
I agree.
I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is old as fuck. I really don't care about the Captain Kirk mask walking around a town trying to kill her. I don't care. I really don't care.
Favorite video games growing up? Hey, Chris, did they have video games when you were?
Yeah, I had an Atari, bitch. One button.
Chisel type thing.
One button with a joystick, motherfucker. Kiss my ass.
Favorite video game growing up, boys?
Contra.
That's a good one, actually. Contra was good.
Space Invaders or Turbo 2?
Those are both good ones, too. Final Fantasy VI.
Oh,
Super Nintendo.
I started with 7, so.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VI on the Super Nintendo is actually the first Final Fantasy I ever played. It was the sole reason. While I had a Sega already, I went out and got I convinced my grandmother to buy me a Super Nintendo so that I could play Final Fantasy VI after I saw it at my friend's house. And it was, I lost weekends and everything on that game. I loved it so much. Loved that game. Still to this day, I have it on my phone right now, downloaded. I still play it to this day. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Hey, Chris, this one's for you. Can Chris turn one of those MREs into enough feed his nursing home companions? Didn't know if he knew Jesus' secrets.
Dude, that humanitarian MRE, they wouldn't eat. So, I drove the short straw and had to take care of it. That thing was a war crime waiting to happen.
I've seen some of the guys doing those MREs. They don't look awful, some of them.
That humanitarian MRE was fucking disgusting.
For everybody who's been waiting for the, stuff to happen.
And then hold on, before you go to that next question. No, when you're giving me basically peas and tomato paste, which has been pressed together, no. When you have to put on that humanitarian MRE, this is a food gift from the people of the United States, and everyone is vegetarian. Yeah, right there, Daniel. No. That was disgusting. All right, next question. Come on, let's get it.
Oh, wait, I'm seeing some of the video games here. 007, GoldenEye, Paperboy. Oh, my God, Paperboy. I forgot Paperboy. Dude, I love Paperboy.
Damn, that's old school.
Yeah, no, but I loved it, dude.
I'll tell you a game that was fun but aggravating as hell was Dragon's Lair.
Oh, I swear to God, Chef.
That animated video game that came out that anytime you died, you had to start over.
Yeah. There were a lot of games like that in Nintendo Land. It was rough, too.
I hate you, you motherfucker.
All right. You guys asked for it, so here we go.
Oh, my God.
Sent it. Here we go.
I hate you, Chef.
Could you review the review of reviews?
I got this. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. Pacific. My review of I reviewed the reviewer who reviews reviewers drops.
Wow, Chris stumbled to get that out. He didn't get in line for his medication tonight.
Oh no, I've been waiting for this one. It's already set to drop. He asked in his video, he wanted feedback. You got it coming, bro.
Was this on the video of him?
He supposedly tomorrow night is dropping a review on himself. He said he's going to be the second one out of the gate.
It better be entitled My No Chin Life.
I'm telling you, everything I got to say about all that crap is in tomorrow's review.
I'll be honest, as a community member, not as a member of this show, for him, Stumpy, and all the others, is getting fucking old. It's getting really fucking old. It's older than Chris by now.
Dude, wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful.
I love the fact that he took the chance to take a shot at Chris still.
I don't even hear it anymore, okay? It's like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. What, shaky? Wah, 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 wah. Okay, here's your honey bun. Move on.
Watch our Mr. Beast. Why is Kirk Ross got a mustache and messed up the trim again?
Pretty much. I can't ever do it properly, so Vato, I just take it.
Vato, what's going on, brother? I have said this more than once. I knew exactly what this was going into it. I called it every step of the way as we went. I had been commenting on it as the whole thing was unveiling. I told you exactly what this would be. And I actually thought that this was oddly, weirdly, like him begging for Dave to give him like a high five. Like, it was very weird. It was odd. I didn't see any constructive criticism in it whatsoever. I didn't see anywhere where he was trying to help Dave at any point in that video. It just felt like a whole lot of him being him. And I'm not surprised even in the least bit. Like, not even in the least. It's sad, but, hey.
I called Joe after I watched it, and I went, I've got Eminem's song Stan running through my head because that's all I saw throughout his video.
Yeah, right. Daniel, you're right. He's not going to stop because it gets views. And it gets passed around, and everybody says, "Did you see this? Did you see what he said? Did you see that?" It's shock fucking views. That's all it is. That's why it doesn't relate to growth and all that kind of stuff, though. It doesn't relate to channel growth. It just gets views and talked about, but it doesn't actually help you anywhere in the long run. We've seen this before. It's played out exactly the way it's going to play out here.
It would have been better if he was monetized. All those views would have gotten him a paycheck.
But somebody the next question is going to be interesting. I want everybody in the chat to put up theirs on this one too, please. 5 best beard butters and the 5 worst beard butters. I want to hear the chat, man. I want to hear some of y'all. Let's see it.
Alley Cat, Ruddy Man, Bearded Mac, God Help Me Above, Black Rebel. And Copper Johns. And worst, I don't know. If I've tried it once, I don't like it. I don't use it anymore. So I don't keep worst around. I don't.
Okay. Shaky?
Alley Cat, Weatherbeard. Hell, I'm still going old, even though they're not around right now. Mana. Chesapeake for the vitality. And Copper Johns. As far as the worst.
Yeah, Vato, I've only got one.
As far as the worst goes, just anything you buy off the damn store shelf.
One of the worst, in my opinion, right off the bat that pops directly into the old noggin is Wild Willie's.
No.
Their butter is not really a butter. It's not really a butter at all. So theirs is one of the first that pops into my brain.
Because of Wild Willie's, I have an intense migraine every time I smell tea tree. Oh my
God. Another one that pops into the noggin is the Bearded Struggle. Their scruff, their beard scruff, whatever it is. That's supposed to be their butter. It's not. It doesn't do it for me. It never did. I'm kind of the same as you. Worst is like, if I didn't like it, I never went back to it. So I don't really keep them registered on a, oh man, this was so bad. I got to keep it here just so I can remember it forever. Like, I don't really. So my favorites, let's see.
Black Rebel.
Black Rebel. Copper Johns, the Graybeard. Has to be the Graybeard ones. Copper Johns, the Graybeard ones. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Jay's Beard Essentials, as you can tell, I like my bird oils. Jay's Beard Essentials definitely has crept into the top for me. I quite enjoy that one. I'll give a tie to the Bearded Mac and Coon. They both are fantastic in my opinion. And one that recently crept into my top 5 and is right at the edge of my fucking top 5 is Alley Cat. So
I told you a while ago you'd like it. It's light years different than anything he's ever done.
Yeah, I didn't try Dixon's.
I won't. I really, really won't.
I won't do it because I love their flannels too much to ruin my thoughts of them with, But what would have been in my favorites would have been the Mana Boys, but they don't exist anymore. So as much as that hurts to say, but yeah, man. There's other ones like Ruddy Man's is great, always has been, always will be, but it's just Not in my. Oh shit! I didn't even put fucking Artius Man's up there, which I just ran out of. I got to get some more Artius Man stuff. Their butter is actually fucking fantastic. I'm surprised that more people don't really mention it in their tops, but their butter is really fucking good. They did an amazing job with their butter. So there's a lot out there that are very good. There's a whole lineup of them that are solid. Nowadays in the beard community, a lot of the people who have come into it are very spoiled because there are very much so good products almost everywhere you look. Okay,
yeah.
Almost everywhere you look.
Companies have really upped their game all across the board. They really have, and if they haven't, they're closing their doors. You know.
I see a lot of people, but not. I share. I mean, I think a lot of people share. But then again, maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't share pictures much.
I just did for Alley Cat 2 days ago.
And when I do,
I'm still alive, Mom. Oil.
And when I do, it's because it's one of my staple ones. So Black Rebel gets put up a lot. I can't wait till I have Pedro on here. All the haters that are going to come rolling out of the fucking woodworks for me and him to be on screen together. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I know I wear Alley Cat at least 4 or 5 days a week. The butter, I mean, just going to bed.
Joe, tell these people the truth. Love the Pineapple Man.
Hey, pull up Weatherbeard's comment, please.
I got a question. What do you think that causes companies to go out of business even when they have great products? Okay, I have a few answers to this one.
I figured you might.
I have a few answers to this one. Number one, be careful who you attach yourself to. That would be number one. Remember who you have out there thumping your product and screaming about how good you are. Because sometimes, whereas like a Dan can raise your profile, the opposite can be done with the wrong person too. Because there are literally people who will not buy from certain companies because of who promotes them. That's number one. Number two, I think a lot of people get wrapped up in our beard world, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is awesome. The IG world is cool, but you have to branch outside of that. The best way I ever heard it described was actually from Colin over at Fable the one time. Okay. The IG pool is just a drop in his bucket, but it is a drop that does bring in money and does bring in sales. However, he has a big bucket and he gets fed from everywhere, from Facebook ads to Google ads to the gaming world where he has people out there marketing his products. I have seen him now in the tabletop gaming world, the card gaming world, and things like that. I've seen people with his products on the table with them while they're playing card games because it looks like the characters they're using. So a big part of it is I think companies forget that as hard as you work to make your products look and smell and feel amazing, you have to work double as hard to get them out there and to push the name as much as you can.
Here's one for you. You could have the best product in the world, but if your owner's a fucking dickhead, no one's going to buy from you. And really, Dan, Black Hawk Beard Grooming, he better not be running that company or be the face of it anywhere. That's all I'm going to say. Because nobody should give him another chance. He burned everybody twice over.
That's one of the reasons right there, because from what I've heard, he's got really good products. Do things like that. That's a good way.
I think it is. It's not the same person I have my problems with in his company, is it?
You talking 607?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't buy shit from him.
The guy who's
a thief.
He did that twice, by the way. And now he's apparently back again. So.
And he's saying he fixed everything. That's a lie. It's a lie. Unfortunately, there were some good people in the community that fell for it. I'm going to stop there because I can go on for a while about that son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, let's not put a money shakies meter. But Corey, I agree with you. It kills me that companies, you want to grow as a company, and I get it. If you're a one-man band, you can't keep doing from like saying, hey, oh my God, I'm overworked at 50 orders a week. And then you explode, you're doing 50,000. So I get it with financial responsibilities and stress and everything. I 100% get that. I really do.
Okay, hold on. I want to address two things right now. Wiley, number one, the treat their affiliates poorly. Understand something. When you become an affiliate of a company, they are giving you a code to give discounts out and make yourself money. So they really don't owe you much of anything at that point. Okay? You owe it to yourself, in all honesty, to start pushing your code and do your thing because you want it to be an affiliate. That's, the only way I can see you treating an affiliate poorly is if you didn't give the money they were owed per the agreement. Remember, there are agreements too as well that you get as an affiliate. Like when I signed my Artiest Man one, it was you would get paid out through this web app that they had set up, and it would only happen when you hit a certain number. You couldn't just have one sale and then be like, all right, cash me out for my $3 or whatever. You had to hit a certain number and then you could cash out. So I've never heard of companies being horrible to affiliates except for a few instances. And sometimes you got to look at, where that comes from at times. Number two, Rob.
I'm going to respond to Greeter real quick. I bought the Game of Thrones stuff from him. All right. I got my products. I like how he wrapped them. I like everything when it came. The only problem for me was the owner was hyping his smooth effect. And the smooth butter's the greatest thing ever. I never got that effect. I never did. So it was okay product. I just didn't get the hype. I never got it from the owner.
And then Rob says, I've seen some pretty big beard reviewers push some BS feel smell product. Influence is the enemy. BS in, I'm going to say this now in all due respect here, sir, in your opinion. And we've gone over this more than once. Are there times where I'm sure a reviewer has leaned towards it's not that bad kind of instance because there's a chance to make some money? And the entirety of the fucking commerce world, I'm sure there are. But you got to remember, we are in such a subjective space when it comes to your own personal experience with a product that becomes an incident for everybody. It becomes an issue because we don't know if somebody's lying or not. That's why I always tell people the best way to avoid this feeling like you've been lied to by a bigger one or whatever, or been lied to even by fucking me. You know what I mean? You feel like, oh, Joe's just saying this is good because they get along or whatever. That's why having multiple people out there who do these videos isn't a bad thing. It's really not.
Right.
Because you're going to get different feedback from different reviewers. They've got different skin type. They live in different climates. They've got different health issues. They've got different this, that, and the third. They're going to all have different experiences. The more information you can gather about a product, the better. So, and as far as the 607 stuff goes, guys, look, I don't care if it was the greatest feeling stuff in the world. If you don't take care of your customers and you treat them poorly and you do what you did, like we all know what he did, that's that.
Let's roll to the next one, bro.
My code hasn't been used, and when I show them orders, I got dropped and blocked. Then I would honestly,
that's BS, Reverend. That is.
If there's been companies who have done that to you, I would have saved the messages and blasted it out there. So.
Yeah, but do you remember that controversy we had with Teach not that long ago? What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Screwed him over and said your codes aren't being used and none of that.
Heroes and villains.
Okay. And how did some people react to that? Oh, it's just Dan trying to rob from a company. Give me a fucking break. Companies are shady as fuck, and they're just the mash. Honestly, mash.
Good old Dukes of Hazzard and Andy Griffith.
We're going our old school, I guess, right? So
That's kind of like when we grew up. I mean, do I get to say I love Lucy?
I mean, we know Joe's going to say Jersey Shore, so next question.
Really?
No. My favorite old schools. Oh, man, old school. Oh no, maybe.
Three's Company was good. The original cast, Rob. The original cast.
I'm gonna hit you with one right now. That's gonna probably
Married
Martin.
with Children.
God damn it, Martin. Martin.
I thought he was going to say painting with Bob Ross.
Martin. Oh, and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I fucking loved the Fresh Prince. I've lost a lot of respect for Will Smith since then, but I loved the show back then. Uncle Phil was the shit. Everybody.
Was it before the slap or after the slap?
Everybody wanted Uncle Phil to be their dad. Just saying, at one point or another.
No shit.
Uncle Phil was the shit. Like, Married with Children. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, What's Happening? Happy Days. A-Team. Sanford and Son. Oh, shit, dude. I forgot about Sanford. King of the Hill. Three's Company.
Wheezy, it's the big one. I'm coming for you.
All good options, boys. All very good options.
Hold on. Did somebody mention my TV show? Damn it, Bobby.
Dr. Quinn. Boot him. Dr. Quinn. Oh.
Hey, this one's for Chris, by the way, so everybody else stay out of this.
Oh, cool. That I can remember Sesame Street.
Chris, just say that you were there for the first signal when it came out.
Who do you think was on the other end of the phone, you know?
Could you please play the national anthem again?
And yes, I remember when the TV used to shut off at midnight with the national anthem and Peter out of crap in the background.
Yeah. Look.
Arc building with a fuck you, Rob.
I pick on you about the AIDS thing all the time, but it's facts. I'll be 50 in 2 weeks, so.
Oh my God.
I will be 51 in 11 days.
Art building with Noah.
Crush. I've got the whole entire series on DVD sitting right back there.
Look, the first book review Chris ever did was the 10 Commandments. Come on.
I can't, man.
15, but I tripped, so Moses can only carry the other 10.
Oh, man. North Jersey rules. Central Jersey rules. North Jersey rules. Ain't that right, Joe?
Okay, that's either
Central Jersey's a fucking myth. It doesn't exist.
That's Jay Cruz.
Central Jersey doesn't exist. It's a fucking myth. It's a made-up, make-believe place where a bunch of nobodies live because there is no Central Jersey. There's a North and a fucking South. South Jersey sucks.
Speaking of Jersey, Joe.
North Jersey's the shit, and we call the shots.
I've got a question for you, Joe. I was on the live the other night when you took whatever you took over to Samantha at that house.
Oh, yeah, Elizabeth.
And everything that was coming back. Was there a murder that night on the news the next day?
About what?
Yeah,
when you went to where Sam was sleeping over and you were live the other night and you just let me get home because gunshots were going off.
Yeah, that was they were active in the park. No, that's a normal occurrence, unfortunately, in the park over here. Again, the only way I can explain it is
Bobby.
And Johnny's drove over here before. When you get to my block and in this area here, all down this way, if you will, very nice families, hardworking families. I'd say upper blue class, middle to upper blue class to lower to middle white class, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, but if you go that direction, it's lower blue collar, and then the lower of the lower, and a couple blocks makes a difference. And that park has become an area that is heavily known for dealers to hang out in because it is a very big park. There's a lot of areas to cover, and it's not that easy. So, unfortunately, these kinds of things happen. I'm just happy that Sam was in a house that night. So,
I'm just glad that you made the right decision by taking it to her and stuff, having her come with it like that. Yeah.
That's part of knowing where you live and knowing the situations, you know, so.
What was it today?
That's not the first time that's ever happened, though, Billy.
I got a message on my phone I stay about 4 miles from my old high school, and they caught a kid with a gun over there today in the school. So
That's unfortunately not the
yeah.
first time that's ever happened to me on a live stream either. I've been live before with the people that
Oh,
were
I've been in there
they've
with you.
heard it. They've heard it. They've heard them going off. And it's like I said, it's the unfortunates of the area. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes, unfortunately, at times. But I
And
still,
if you ever
believe
on
it or
Joe's
not,
live, if you're ever on Joe's live and you hear oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, he ain't gotta go to the bathroom. Something's popping off near him.
I still say to this day though, there's no place else I'd rather live. And I don't know what that says about me, but hey, Chris, this one's for me and you. I bet deep down Drew really loves you, Joe and Chris. I think he just needs a hug. Yes, Sam.
All I'm going to say is watch my video tomorrow.
Yes.
Watch it tomorrow.
Okay.
And
Go to
today we're
bed.
gonna paint a
Love you.
pretty little beard right here so we look like we got a chin.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. And no, we won't. It'll never happen. But if it makes you feel better to think this way, I mean, hey, man, whatever. Have fun. I stay grounded in reality though, so I know exactly where we all feel about each other right now. Go to bed, child. I love you.
He is who he is. He's never gonna be a grown ass man. But there you go.
I gotta finish up.
Go to bed. Go. I love you.
Get some ice cream.
Charity had some. He's got like a whole situation over there. How much money have you spent on beard products?
Too fucking much.
Yeah. Yeah. In the beginning, a lot because
refinance Gary's house was what I bought from Chesapeake.
Because I thought I needed to buy everything as soon as it came out, and I was so excited to see this and see that and get my hands on this, and I wanted that, and then this company was dropping this and this company was dropping that, and then one day I looked up, and between that and all the stuff I was getting to review, I had way too much shit. And just like I thought would happen, a lot of it started to go bad before I ever got to use it. So then I started giving stuff away to people that I know that were looking to try out beard products. In fact, one of them was in my live stream the other night when everything was going off, and I told them, the guy Johnny I went to school with, I said, come by, man. Please come by. There's stuff that's going to go bad here, dude. Come by, and I got some shit that you can take with you. He did, so he's got some cool stuff. I spent a lot, man, but I don't think I spent nearly as much as some. Like Jay Cruz's purchases, like on Black Friday when he first got in the community, were fucking things of legend. Like that man was emptying out bank accounts on Black Friday. Like, so
I think I dropped $350 last Black Friday or the Black Friday before. So I've spent thousands. A couple thousand easy. Man. And I've won a few $1,000s worth of it too. So
yeah, now unboxing, and he's like, "Can someone please put the scent profile in the chat? Put the scent profile in the chat." Yeah. I don't even know what this is.
Nowadays, I do things very differently. I have to help the house out and everything that's going on. So I mean, nowadays I don't spend nearly as much. I was gonna restart my Rebel because I wanted to get the Kruger and fucking clowns this month because they were both awesome looking, and that's not gonna happen. So nowadays I don't spend nearly as much. I pretty much stick to the 4 to 5 companies I really enjoy right now, and I'll get their stuff. And then if something else pops up that I think is like, oh, that's kind of cool looking, or that's interesting, let me see what that's about, I'll go grab it. I don't spend nearly as much as I once did. Yeah. And now with the whole furnace fucking situation, it probably won't be for a while.
I've got a quick question. Maybe y'all two can answer, or somebody in chat. I can't see chat right now. So if y'all see the answer it, please. Is Caleb still making products? I had heard that he had shut down.
He's done. Yep, he's done.
Damn. Y'all, if y'all didn't try Barker's was some hellacious product and very cheap.
At a great price.
Very cheap. a combo was less than $25 ship.
And even then, I had a discount code for Barkers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had heard that, but I've never got confirmation on it. Thank you.
Yeah, he even said it in here on the commission. We're like, dude, what the hell's going on? He's like, nope, I'm done. Shut it down. I'm done.
He's got his family time. I know me and him talked, and he had gotten into D&D with the family and all that on Saturdays and stuff like that. So spend a little bit more time with the family. I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean,
listen, at some point,
awesome, dude, proud to call him a friend, you know?
At some point, you know, like I've always said it, I don't think I've ever hidden it. I would love to start my own company. I just don't have the space to.
You've already got your company started. It's Black Rebel. You said that.
Start my own company. Okay.
Okay.
But I really would. I would love to start my own thing. I would love to dive into it and really give it a shot. I just don't have the means or the space to. And if you don't have those things, and if the other part of it is you have to, then especially with a product world like this, you got to be in it for the long haul because there's not going to be an immediate return. We all know that. It's going to be a fight. You're going to have to hope that you're breaking even in the beginning and call that a win.
Oh, Bob Ross, I'm sorry. You've been in it how long and you're still trying to make a profit, bro? I'm just saying, Bob Ross. Come on. Back Joe up here.
There is no fucking Central Jersey. I don't give a fuck who you're talking to.
You know, and
Joe, I'm with you on that one. Actually, my biggest collab with Ferocious was going to be my
Dirt Road Therapy.
Was going to be my cornerstone for my company that I was starting, and I decided not to start it. I had about 12 cents wrote down, and it was actually going to be called Sherman's March.
One thing I'll never do is I'll never.
Georgia. I see what you're doing there in Georgia. I see that.
Well, see, also the name of the company was going to be Confederate Beard Works, and it was going to be, the cents and all were going to be based off different battlefields, generals, and stuff like that from the Civil War, both North and South.
Yeah, man. I promise you, though, one thing I'll never do is I'll never start a company, put out a couple combos, tell you it's the greatest thing ever, and then never make it ever again because nobody liked it. That's a promise.
Yeah.
Sounds like a card. A hand of cards. What's that called? Royal Flush?
Best alcoholic beverage you ever had.
Whatever I get in my mouth.
Whatever's in my hand at the time. And no, I caught it, Joe. I'm just trying not to laugh. Fuck you, Joe.
Chris says he wants it in his mouth. You say you got it in your hand. I mean, you guys are.
I said whatever drink I have in my hand.
You're way too easy right now, boys. I mean, come on. These are.
Oh, I never said I was hard to get. What the fuck?
These are lobs.
Have you seen my ID? I go topless.
Yeah, I'm warning everybody now. Be careful. There's a reason I call him a silverback gorilla.
I did not see you, Amy, but how you doing tonight?
Hey, Amy. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing?
But favorite alcoholic beverage is I mean, are we talking
like a cold beer or a bourbon and lemonade? I'm golden.
Are we talking like a drink here, or just because if it's just an alcohol type, I'm a whiskey drinker. That's my world. Right now, it's Four Roses at the moment. That's been my kind of staple.
Four Roses are good.
You know what I mean? But I'm
on the lookout for that new white chocolate moohoo for you.
Oh man, listen, if you can find some fucking moohoos, dude, I will
can
pay
get
the
moohoo
freight.
every day.
I'll pay the freight. Send me 2 cases or 2 6-packs, whatever. I will pay the freight, dude. Tell me what you need to make it happen.
I'm waiting on the new cans to drop because they're going to drop regular moohoo too. But these have been at this liquor store for over a year in the same box, and I'm not going to send you something that's been sitting there a year.
Bong rips or joints? I don't do either anymore.
I'm an officer of the law. I cannot just either.
I don't do it anymore. It makes my head hurt. It makes my head hurt.
I haven't done it in over 20 years, but the day I retire, they've already said they're rolling me one up. So, hey, when I don't have to take a piss test, I'll partake.
Once the tumor in the back of my head.
I really want to see him on Delta 8.
once the tumor in the back of my head started up,
I want to see me on that thing.
I was never able to smoke again. It hurt my head too much. It made me feel off balance, made me feel really just off and sick all the time. And even after they removed it, I tried and nothing.
No,
So-
I only did it about 4 or 5 times, but yeah, it was enjoyable.
Hey, he smoked but didn't inhale.
The hell I didn't.
So I don't, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh boy. Your Life's a Movie. What's the name of it?
Don't watch this shit.
This shit can't be reality. The Shit Show, starring Joe.
Mostly fuck my
Don't
life.
watch this shit.
Curse 101. What the fuck? How the fuck? Who the fuck? Why the fuck? Look out for that. This shit's
No.
gonna happen again. I mean,
your life story's already been taken. It's called Deliverance.
fucking about to go to hell. Things are about to get fucked up.
Okay, Joe, we get it.
Like-
we get it. We get it. We get it. We get it.
Take your fucking pick here, boys and girls, okay?
The gypsy
Yeah,
curse
see?
strikes back.
Chris is the 10 Commandments. Idiocracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just take your pick on that road. Oh, look at that. That's funny. Thoughts on Matt Walsh and What is a Woman? We already touched on this. I didn't know it was one of the questions. Sam did half of them for me today, so
Okay.
I didn't know this
all
was
right.
there.
All right. I'll buy that.
What?
That Sam did half and you didn't know what was there. I'm like, how the fuck do you not know it's there when you do the questions?
Sam was actually was with me earlier today, and she was doing some of them because I couldn't get to it, so I didn't know some of the ones that were in here. And then to kind of make it as off-kiltered as I could so I wouldn't know everything as it was coming, I've switched them up and moved them around throughout the list. So
Nice.
but we already touched on the Matt Walsh thing, and what is a Woman is actually a really good movie. If you haven't got a chance to watch it, go watch it. If nothing else, even if you don't agree with it, it'll make you think, question some things. That's all. So
The baby kick.
fucking guys are all nuts. I just want you all to know that.
Should be a good
Here you go. There's always one of these every week. Joe, tell the truth. You're a lonely, miserable sack of shit who will never find happiness. How did you know? Like, what the fuck?
I can't resist. I can't resist. That was my question. I just wanted to fuck with Joe.
There's always one of these. Like, I gotta tell you, my fan club is a dedicated group of motherfuckers. You guys really are something special out there, and you can keep trying.
Seriously invested in your life, dude.
I know.
They just want to make sure. They want to make sure. Do a CVS run, get some lotion and some tissues, because that's the best you're gonna do. My God, you people.
You know, like, so I don't know what you wanted me to say, but hey, you're not telling me things I didn't know, so it's cool. Like, and from one North Jersey kid to the rest of the fucking world, go enjoy your night, asshole. What the fuck? I'd still rather be me than you piece of shit, so have fun with it. Jesus Christ. People need to learn how to spell, by the way. Biggest girl you've ever hooked up with. I'm going to go ahead and guess that was supposed to be their way of saying hooked up with. But, you know, hey, I got an easy one for this one. It's my ex-wife. She's 97 pounds, but man, she was the biggest fucking bitch I ever met in my life. Let me tell you.
So now we know Daniel likes to dry dock. Okay, cool. Jesus. Best live chat in the fucking game.
Like, imagine them standing toe-to-toe and saying, never. Never. They wouldn't do it, Rob, because they'd walk away with a broken jaw, or they wouldn't walk away at all. So no, never. They'd never do it. And that's a promise.
Yeah, but what's that old line? you went home at 2 with a 10 and woke up at 10 with a 2.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I've never had a weight requirement ever.
Dude,
Actually,
y'all need to try a big girl. There's nothing like having your fun and getting your back adjusted at the same time and your neck at certain times. I'm telling you now. Woo! I
here's what
love
I
me some
will say.
BBW. I ain't gonna lie. Look,
Here's what I will say. Here's the
Joe
reality of
calls
it.
them pork rolls.
Jesus, Shaky's foreplay is I've got a Snickers bar. What the fuck?
What?
Have you ever wondered the origin of the term sack of shit? I would imagine that it was when somebody was cleaning out like a barnyard or something like that and actually put the shit in like a sack to haul it out. That's my guess.
You got Aaron's mom Shaky. You had a king size Snickers bar.
Look,
And look, a company
no,
just
it
walked
wasn't
in.
the
Another
king-size
company walked
Snicker
in
bar.
here. That'll be the end of
man.
Can't be the last time we ever see Carrie in here now. That'll be that one. That'll be
Carrie, I swear to God, you guys better beat those fucking Yankees. You better.
Bakey eats ass from the back. Can't. Here's what I was gonna give you the world. I got the world's corniest answer if you wanted for that question, and that is every woman has something that makes them beautiful. So I don't discriminate. I just love women overall, big, fat, small, short, funny looking, one leg bigger than the other, one breast bigger than the other. It's no big deal. You can just have a favorite. It's all cool. Do what you got to do.
I do need to go see a chiropractor real soon, though.
Now I know Aaron's your fucking kid, Shaky. What
That's
about
why
my
the
mother, you
stash
son of
is
a bitch?
darker. Oh no.
What was that Mike said in that live feed, from minors? Can't go grass on a playground?
Yeah. Wow. Who would have thought that question would have gone that far? Midget stripper, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Dude, if she's got it, work it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? How did we get called the fucking weirdos in this process? We're just responding to your fucked up questions out there.
No, you want even more fucked up? You ever been to a strip club in Canada? They don't have dollar bills, they have coins.
And what's it all about?
The loonies. Seriously, their dollar bill is a loony. I'm like, so what the fuck? I'm tipping a stripper a quarter? What the hell?
I don't care. But yeah, whatever. Who am I to discriminate and say she can't go up there and get her dollar bills? Do you think? Do you, boo boo, or mini boo, whatever?
Dude,
do.
If she's
as long as she doesn't look like she's fucking 14, we're fine. Like, okay. People suck.
Oh, here we
Gotta
go.
go back to serious for a moment. How come the bigger reviewers say that they want to see everyone grow, but don't review the ones that aren't paying them? For instance, JOFM has the best blend, the OJ, and butter, but you don't see it nowhere because he don't pay them. Okay. Woo! All right. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know why you don't see it anywhere? Because he told all of us basically to go fuck ourselves. That's why. Because in the midst of a time when all of us were friends with him, and a lot of us held his product up on a regular basis and had nothing but positive things to say about him, all of a sudden he just didn't like us. Like, the man literally paid for this chair on a live stream that was done by me and Zebra about rare disease awareness and shit like that. I looked at that man like he was fucking family. And at a time where I was going through some shit in my life, my mom was in the hospital and everything else, he got mad because I wasn't calling him enough and then went on a live stream and said, Joe doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm not part of the cool kid club. At first I thought it was a joke. And then he kept saying it over and over and over again. Now, if you want to go to even the bigger ones, guess what? Like paying for your commercial to be played somewhere, if you want to have it put in front of a bigger audience, sometimes you got to pay to play. And if you don't want to do that, guess what? You can't bitch about it either.
You got to spend money to make money.
This is the way the world works. Commerce has run the world from the fucking beginning of times, whether it was money or who's got the most fucking chickens in the yard. Okay?
Yeah, but
if you don't like what those content creators are putting out there, I got a real simple solution for you. Shut the fuck up and don't watch them.
How about even better? No, let's just use BAM for an example, all right? Because a while ago I said I've dropped everything against everybody. So if you want to see BAM reviewed, why don't you go make a channel? Why don't you review it? If you want to see Cremo reviewed, go make your channel, go review it. Okay? I bring so much to my channel, I can't review every single men's grooming product. I have reviewed BAM before. Guess what? I don't charge to have a review on my channel. I have said it so many fucking times, I swear to God, I'm going to get it tattooed up here so you stupid motherfuckers out there trying to create drama can understand it. I have never charged for a review, and I don't see I have a platform to charge. I've used stuff that's worked great. I've used stuff that hasn't worked good for me. I've used stuff, I've even told BAM point blank in his lives, I like Dirty Snow. It worked great in my beard. I haven't tried the OJ blend yet because honestly, I don't have a lot of disposable income. I've got 2 channels to go with now. So if you have a problem with how I allocate my finances, shut the fuck up, give me a super chat, become a member, and tell me you'd like to see me spend your money on that. Until that point, fuck off.
Damn.
I have no
Bobby?
fucking sympathies anymore for any of this shit. I'm so fucking tired of it. I'm so tired of hearing how I did this and how I turned my back on somebody. I never had a chance to. I never got a fucking chance to.
I'm going to agree with Chris. And, you know, I used to do beard reviews, beard product reviews. And the thing is, there were so many at the time when I got into it that when my video dropped, 15 or 20 others had already dropped that same day. And if you were not an affiliate, you didn't get it for another week. So it got to the point, why do I have to give my opinion on it when there's 15 others out already? So I started doing some different stuff, even the 3-in-1s, the whiskey, the beer, and the beard product, thinking that might kick it off. No. It's just, there's so many reviewers out there, and it's all the same products.
Yeah, but
Like, Chris could drop a video tomorrow morning on Alley Cat. But guess what? Monday night, Dan did Alley Cat. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, listen.
more people are going to tune into that than they are going to watch that video.
And I get it, because Dan's got a huge platform. I am just so fucking tired of everybody wanting to hold up BAM over at Jolly Old Fat Man and go, he's the victim. These big time people are shutting
It's not even
out.
just him, though. Like, here's the funny thing.
Now, see, there was a time we all stood with BAM. Remember the whole Tash I Stand with Santa?
Yeah, I helped freaking create that
There
hashtag.
was-
Exactly.
Our brand was a dickhead.
And
It's not.
I have nothing against BAM.
It's not
I
even
have
just
so
that.
much product just in boxes in my closet that I just don't use it no more.
It's not even just that. Again, it's a growing trend where they have to grab the small companies and hold them up and say, look, they're not reviewing them because they don't do this or because they don't do that. Fuck that. Because you know what? The bigger reviewers didn't review every single company you see them reviewing nowadays from day one. All these companies came along as time went on. They built rapport with people and they went from there. You build your rapport with who you build your rapport with, and you reap what you sow. If you spend your time talking shit about the bigger ones and constantly putting them down, and then you get upset because they don't want to touch your products, that's not really anybody else's fault but your own in those moments. Okay? Now, as for who or what they review, guess what? It's their channel, their fucking call. Okay? I have never once sat here and been like, God damn it, man. Look at Daniel the Bearded. He's fucking reviewing this one again. Or he's reviewing that one. It's his fucking channel. If he wants to review fucking Hanes Sock Company in every fucking color they make their socks, let him have fun and do what the fuck he wants to do.
See, now, here's my closing thing on this, and I'm fucking done with this bullshit with... And I'm not singling BAM out. And BAM, if you're watching this, I've got no fucking issues with you. I don't want any, and I'm done with this shit. Am I going to go spend, let's just say, $50 on a combo? I'm using that as a number. I'm not saying that's what he charges. for one fucking review that I've got to move on from really, really quick? Or am I going to go out and, like what just arrived tonight, for my other channel, a big, huge box with, I don't know, 60 freaking miniatures in there that I have to assemble and paint and get a much longer enjoyment experience out of it and be able to use this with, my son and get into other things for my other channel? Like I said, you want me to review Jolly Old Fat Man? Whoever fucking put that down there, you fucking super chat me, you send me money, I'll fucking review it. Until that
By the way,
fuck off.
Every channel you're speaking of, except for, I would think except for probably Dan, that I can think of off the top of my head, and maybe Scott. But every other channel you talk about has a review of Jolly Old Fat Man out there.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch. And
I've got a top 5 of his. I've got all kinds of shit for him. I've got all kinds of stuff for him. Every one of us has done videos on him. The only thing you can reach for and grab for is that something hasn't been done recently. It's like when they all of a sudden find something new and shiny and they go, best new company that's been around for 5 years and everybody else has already talked about. Just because you just discovered them today doesn't mean all of a sudden everybody else has got to start talking about it this second as well.
Dude, I will say for the record, I will say it. Bam takes some unusual motherfucking shit like motor oil, buttered popcorn, and gummy bears, and the shit smells good. Okay? Whether it works in your beard or it doesn't, I don't care. I just don't have that disposable income.
It's almost that time. But we have a couple more questions. And again, guys, you guys know how it goes here. You have to get things in at a certain time in order for me to throw them up. I didn't get to these ones in time. But I was able to screenshot them real quick and shoot them over to the old fuck over here who hopefully knows how to work electronics and is going to read off the last few questions for you.
Yeah, one sec. Pulling it up. All right. So
I'll get them in Braille.
Yeah, fuck you. The first one you sent me, Joe? Oh, wait again.
No, we can acknowledge it. I'm cool with it.
No, I mean, I said it before. You are who you hang out with. If you hang out with people who like to sling mud and play in the mud and do dumb shit, that's what you're going to be associated.
All right, let's echo it one more time. I think we re-stamped that stance again tonight. I have a feeling we're not going to be very light tomorrow morning. That's all right, though.
Here's the first one you sent me, Joe. How many selfies do you take in a day? Me? Fucking none. I'm ugly as shit. I take one a week. And that's on Tuesdays for I'm still alive, Mom. Leave me the fuck alone.
Maybe one every other day or something. If I put up my what's going on Snapperheads, what's in beard today one, maybe. That's about it.
Couple.
Yeah, I'm not a big selfie person. I'm definitely not making duck lips anytime soon and curling up in front of my phone. So
nobody wants to see this. Nobody.
Hey, Shaky, help me remember which one is Amy? I know Amy, right?
Yeah, Amy and Allie are the sisters of craft beer. You know,
okay,
Amy.
Okay, all right. Just trying to remember which one's which. I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend. I just couldn't. I'm horrible with names, so I wanted to know exactly who was in here. Thank you for joining us tonight, by the way, Amy.
So your next one, moving them along, Joe. This one is for you. You ready?
Go ahead.
Joe, how did you catch the squirrel you killed? Net, cage, bare hands, like a badass motherfucker?
Kill that motherfucking squirrel. God damn it.
Did you close the freaking trash can lid on it as it was swimming for its life?
Fucking thing is going to haunt me for the rest of my fucking years. I did not kill that squirrel.
That squirrel. And you threatened to shit in your neighbor's yard. Get over it. You know you did it.
I did none of these things. These are all lies being put against my character. Okay. And I want to say right now that if Darryl Brooks can refuse to acknowledge himself, then I can refuse to acknowledge these incidents. Okay.
Bullshit.
The squirrel fell into my garbage can from the trees above. The poor little motherfucker was trapped in there. Okay. He was trapped. I poured him out of the bucket and he hit the ground like a fucking wet rag. At that point, I didn't know what else to do. He then got up and took off. I thought the poor fuck was going to make it. He was frozen dead the next morning. I don't know what else to say. Okay. And as far as the backyard thing, I did not say I would. I said my dog would. I would
Whatever.
let
There was many
my
people live on
dog.
that chat, and we
And
all
they're
heard you
all-
saying you're gonna go shit in his
They're
yard.
all a
Oh,
bunch of selective hearing motherfuckers who just like to piss me off.
Huh?
whatever. Okay, so here's the next one. Seeing how you say we're almost at that time, it's would you rather use a grenade or C4 to blow something up? C4, it's more fun. C4 is a lot more fun than a hand grenade.
I'm gonna.
I'll say either or because I'd like to try both of them. I've only used them in Call of Duty.
Tevin!
Holy
What's up, you little
shit!
Keebler elf?
I fucking love that man.
What's going on, Tevin?
Happy to see Tevin. Anytime you see Tevin, it's a good fucking night.
Even when he has your name on his chest?
Even when he's got my name on his chest, I don't give a fuck. Tevin's always welcome anywhere I am. Anytime. Tevin's like Johnny Grooms.
What was it, Chris?
He doesn't need an invite. He just has to be like, Joe, send me the link for tonight. He's in.
Pretty much.
That's it.
And the last one, Joe?
Oh, I didn't answer the C4 thing, bitch.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm refusing to answer this based on the grounds of the people I used to hang out with.
What a fucking Italian way to answer that question. That's all I'm saying. I didn't see nothing.
Cars go boom.
So the last one. Strangest food you like that no one knows about. He sits his ass just for Joe.
Strangest food?
Yep, strangest food.
I don't know. Shit. I don't really like strange foods. Like I don't play the whole let's go eat weird shit tonight. I know we are kind of late tonight. I know. There was a lot tonight. But we're getting there. I don't know. Maybe gator, I guess. I do like gator, but I can't get it all the time because of where I live, obviously.
Toes chipped. Aldemir, you're awesome.
I'm guessing if I lived, that's disgusting, Aldemir. That is disgusting. Peanut butter and banana with
what if they
pickle
were
sandwich.
Amanda's toes?
I've already told her I would do it for her. I've told her I would do it for her. That's some pregnant food right there. This is really keeping me entertained while I'm working. Well, I'm glad we can be of help, Johnny. Really, I really am. Yeah, I guess gator would be the weirdest one that I can think of. I've had boa constrictor, I've had rattlesnake, I've had shark fin soup, I've had bison, I've had deer, but I've never had anything that I would categorize as like weird, I guess. So
I lived in Korea, Republic of. I cannot swear up and down that I haven't had dog.
Joe, that's someone who you are going after. Amanda? Listen, if Amanda lived around here, I've already told her I would take her out, but Amanda lives
By me.
far away, so we can flirt on each other from afar, but it'll probably never go any farther than that.
Isn't Amanda like one of Aaron Rodgers' like 8,000 moms?
Yeah, but it's not her choice.
Not by her choice. God, Joe. Wow.
Oh man. No, I mean, I think pretty sure Amanda knows. And we both flirt with each other, so but again, it's just flirting because unless somebody's getting her a fucking plane ticket out here or some shit, it ain't ever gonna go anywhere else. But as far as the weird food, that's I guess gators. That's about as weird as I've ever gotten with shit. I mean, I ate a fucking scorpion and a spider once, but I didn't like it. So
Okay. You said gator being weird. I grew up in the South, so
exactly, it's all perspective.
Yeah.
Relative.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's all relative.
all relative.
The craziest thing I've ever ate was a freaking earthworm and crickets.
Crickets are good fried with honey.
No,
That's what
I'm just saying that was the sound right there.
Okay.
But and I've done some crazy combinations, like me and Ellie did the Oreo cookies with the sour cream on it and stuff like that.
Joe, you had tarantula. There you go. Weirdest thing you've ever ate, tarantula.
That's what I said. I said we've had spiders and scorpions and shit, but we didn't like them. This said strangest food you eat that you like, correct?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't like either one of those. I guess a weird combination that I like is Doritos and store-bought brownies. You sandwich the brownie inside the Dorito. It's good. Trust me, it's good, boys and girls. Chocolate and cheese.
That's a drunken snack food.
That's how it happened. That's how it happened. That was the first time it happened, and then it just became a normal snack food because it was good. But yeah.
Excuse me.
Pickles with tahini and chamoy. I'm not a big spice person, so I mean I don't dislike spice. I just don't like anything that's gonna fucking make me cry or anything like that.
Richard, go look on my channel under the playlist, the No Lag Zone. It's called Let's Eat Stuff. You'll see
Daniel,
it right
I promise you this. Amanda likes to flirt with me over the online and stuff. If she ever saw me in person, she'd probably be like, "What the fuck? That's what I was flirting with." Like it would end relatively quickly. So, most disgusting food is balut. Is a dog? I've seen that. The duck egg that's like been fucking.
What, 1,000-year duck
Yeah,
egg?
it's like a 1,000-year fucking
it's
thing.
nasty and black. Yeah, fuck that.
Y'all give me one
I've seen
second.
that.
I'll be right back.
All right, I've seen that. It is a quite the other one that I've seen too is when they take an egg and let it become like half fertilized to where the chick is somewhat formed, and then they cook it.
Nope.
And they eat it like that. Like,
nope.
That's a bit much for me. That's I don't know. I know. Eventually we're gonna eat it either way, but eating a baby one is just I don't know. It's a bit much for me. That's a bit much. Yeah, Jesus Christ. You fucking people are fucking cracked in here. You know that, right?
You gotta go talk to Bobby about some propane and propane accessories. Fucking Acker's on a roll, man.
Oh man. I'm gonna say it. I said it. We've said it once or twice or 3 or 4 times tonight. We say it every fucking week, and I will say it until the day we stop doing this show. This is the best live chat in the fucking world. Okay, listen. Dan C's got 100 to 200 people in there. They've got 200 to 300 people in there most nights, but he doesn't have you 30 crazy motherfuckers hanging out with him every fucking week. He doesn't have you twisted, warped individuals in your comments in here making this show exactly what it is. Okay, when we started the Ask the Snapperhead segment, we literally thought it would be a 1-week thing. We thought, hey, we'll just try it.
Yeah,
it'll be fun, and that's it. And then all of a sudden, it became like people were looking for it. Like, where's the link, Joe? You gonna put the link up again? Okay. And now it's just become a thing because it lets us interact with you guys, and it lets you guys put up questions and feel like, hey, if I don't really want people to know I said these things, well, like you can pretty much put together some of the nastier things that were put up or some of the more drama questions from people who only commented once tonight out of nowhere. You put it together sometimes. Other times you know exactly who it's from. But I want to say this to even those people. Listen, I've said it more than once, man. I don't run. I don't hide. You can put up whatever you want and I will answer it. Problem is you might not like all my answers. You're not big fans of the truth. I've said that from day one. I don't have to make up stories or come up with explanations as to why things are the way they are. When you just speak the truth, you don't need to come up with a fucking story. It is what it is. And there was a very long comment from Tevin.
Kevin, we miss you, bro. Whenever
Mr. Reviewer's Table, I really think about my days on there all the time. It'll always be a part. Dude, listen, the Reviewers Table is still one of my favorite things I ever did. We were just talking about this last week, I think. That was one of the greatest shows I can remember being done on in the beard world because it was very different people on a screen at the same time, and it led to some of the weirdest fucking conversations ever. And it was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun, but unfortunately, in life, nothing lasts forever, and you do what you got, and you move on.
The yelling show. Thanks, Bob Ross. I love that.
I tell my wife the yelling show starts 9:30 our time on Thursdays. I'm not yelling, god damn it.
He's just speaking Italian.
Where was I? What was I doing? I was on Zeb's live stream the other morning, and Corey said, "Now, how come Joe is like 1,000 times louder than everybody else? He must have a really good mic." I said, "There's no headset. I'm not hooked up to nothing right now. This is just me. Just me in all my glory. I am this loud normally." People consider the truth a lie. It's only because they want to convince you that their lie is the truth. That's why. This show is my Thursday night. Well, listen, again, I want to say this, and you know what? We'll go to the rounds real quick because it's about that time, and then I'll say what I got to say.
Guess first.
So, yeah, guess first. Shaky, Mr. Rogers, anything you want to tell the people before we get ready to wrap things up?
I'm less than 30 away on IG from hitting that 1,000 mark, and I'm going to do a little giveaway on that. It's going to be for craft beer from Georgia. So other than that, the only thing I really got going on as far as social media, because I've taken the break from the content because I'm working on me. Chris has been in the live with me where I broke it down, pulled the mask off, and got real.
That was powerful. That was powerful as fuck, brother. I'm so proud of you for doing that.
Y'all, mental health is a real thing. Take it from me. Another person lost another one this week, so we're up to 19 within a year. So it's nerve-wracking, but, life goes on. You think of the good times and you move on. I'm getting help with what I'm dealing with. But the other thing, so I took a little break. That being said, I've got videos I got to film sometime this weekend. Definitely got to film them after work because I know I need a beer after work. But Tuesday night, Joe, I think we're doing the tag teams. It's starting back up this Tuesday at 10. If you want to join,
I will. I don't want, me, man. I don't want to make you the promise, but if I can be there, I will be there.
Yeah, just if you can, get your top 10 list and a couple honorable mentions. I do an old school wrestling show on IG every other Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And Joe's been on there. Too Drunk to Taste Chicken. It's real good. It's real fun. Take you back for us older folks. We go from the mid 70s up until or into the
I knew what you
Attitude
meant,
Era.
Rob.
So, and for Rob, I don't sell propane and propane accessories.
Damn it, Rob.
It's
but I will take an orange soda, orange drink, and some
his
fruit
IG.
fries.
His IG is Shaky's
reviews.
Shaky's reviews. Shaky's reviews across IG, YouTube, and Instagram.
And Rob, you can say whatever you want here. You know how it is here. We want an open platform, and everybody says whatever the fuck they want to say. And if we don't like it, hey, whatever. If people don't like it, hey, whatever. I'm sure I say quite a few things up here that people don't like.
I'm sure you did tonight. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Old man, congratulations on living yet another week. You defied the odds of physics and laws of nature all by themselves. You stand here before us, even though it shouldn't be possible. Anything you want to say to the people?
Two things. Number one, this Tuesday, tune in. I've got an amazing veteran influencer on Let's Talk. We're going to have a very open, frank, and honest discussion about transitioning from active duty to civilian life and a lot of problems that happen with that. Second thing, I've said it tonight. He asked for it,
Corey.
And I'm giving it to him. Tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. Pacific, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, my review of my rebuttal to the Kentucky Beardsman goes live. I want y'all to tune into that. I want y'all to check it out. I really want your feedback on that because I gave him a whole 9 points. 9. As he put it, what he needs to do in order to fix his channel.
Shut it down.
All right. Am I up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first things last. Again, I want to apologize to everybody. I know I promised you guys the new series I was going to be doing. Again, life hit. The furnace thing really kind of threw us through a loop over here, and we're just finally trying, kind of getting things figured out a bit. So I promise you it's still coming. It's just life has to come first, and I got to take care of my family and all that good stuff before I do anything else. Number two, I want everybody to know that it is not lost on us ever. When you guys leave the comments up in the chat, like, this is my Thursday night entertainment, or this is where I do spend my Thursday nights. I set my reminder for this on Thursdays, or I listen to this at work, or the replay squad. You guys are fucking amazing. And I really hope that the chat is up, because it's up when I watch. All you have to do is actually hit the live chat option and it's there. So I don't know what else to do to activate it. If I'm doing something wrong, maybe somebody can tell me, but I'm pretty sure it's up. It's not lost on us. There are so many other things you guys can do with your time. So the fact that you spend any of that time watching our live stream is absolutely amazing, and we appreciate every minute that you guys spend with us. We love the fact that you are open enough to come in here and act like the fucking weird, insane selves that God created you to be. And the fact that you roll with us, be it good, bad, and different. You're not afraid to tell us that you disagree with us. You're not afraid to jump in the fire with us when we say things that you do agree with. And because of that, we absolutely 100% appreciate every one of you fucking guys. We say it constantly. Constantly. We are the craziest bunch of motherfuckers in the game, but this is the best chat out there. Period. Bar none. I defy you to go somewhere else and find a better chat than this. And I give the credit for what I have tried to create here and what we've tried to create here to the originators in Johnny Grooms and Barbado Joe, because Beard Therapy in reality was a show that was created by the fans, and they let it grow from there. They took it where the fans went. They went with the fans. And a lot of what I adopted came from what those guys did. And I'm never ashamed to give credit where credit's due. The originators in the therapy channel is legendary. And to this day, if you see a post up that says therapy's coming back for one night, everybody's showing up for the Dirty 930 crew. Like, nobody's going to miss it. So again, hats off to those boys. We absolutely appreciate the shit out of you guys. And I promise you, as soon as I get fucking life situated, which may never happen, but if it never does happen, I will get rolling out with the content again. I told you, I've got 2 Beards and Shit episodes already started. Like, they're already in motion. I just haven't had time to actually sit down and fucking finish them yet. And I've got 3 reviews lined up and 2 reaction videos I was going to do. So I've got a ton of shit that I was going to roll out. It just, life throws you curveballs every now and again. But hey, man, it is what it is. We love you guys. We hope to see you guys next week, 10:30, live right here for the commission. Shaky, thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. And,
yes.
Thursday, talk shit. Friday, get ready for the fallout. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Next week, have a great fucking night,
I'm ready
guys.
for it. I work in the
Stay
prison,
safe.
man. Come on.